people, how are you doing? Are you doing okay? Of course, you're doing okay. I say welcome once again to another wonderful episode of
The Time.
My name is Olashubomi Drodola.
I'm Victoria Gure.
And you can call me Esther.
You can call me Esther. Why do you always do that?
Oh, picture frame.
You can call me Esther. I think I'm going to copy that now.
Just make sure you change the name.
Oh, yeah. You can call me Esther. All right, it's good having you guys here once again.
We're honored. We're happy. This is home.
This is home. I like that. This is home. All right, babies, to the talk of the day. Let's talk. So I have a question. How long is your longest relationship? No, friendship.
I mean, I still talk to friends I've had since I was like 8 years old. So, I mean, we're not best friends, and we're living in 2 different cities now, but we still say hi once in a while.
Victoria, how about you?
I would say my longest friendship is with 3 people, and it is about 18 years.
18 years?
Yeah, I've known them since preschool, so yeah.
I think for me, I have like a 15 years friendship.
I win!
Okay, I asked that. Okay, let me ask another thing. Have you ever felt at any point in time that this friendship is draining you? And you want out?
Well,
With any of those friendships or with any friendship?
With your friends that you've been together with?
Yeah, for sure. I have been friends with some people, and I've been like, okay, this is taking too much.
Okay, Victoria, you?
Like that.
well, I'm still friends with the 3. Love them to death.
Okay.
But yeah, I have had 1 or 2 incidences where I'm like, okay, I'm over this.
Okay.
Because of one or the other reason, not just because I'm psychotic and it's like cutting
There
you
has to be a reason.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the reason.
So what do you do when you have the situation that you've been friends with this person? It might not even have to be a long time ago.
Yeah.
Maybe you have a friend that you're really maybe my ride or die, everything, we're very close, my bestie. If you're feeling drained or you don't want to go ahead with the friendship, what do you do?
I mean, it depends on why I don't want to be friends with the person anymore.
Okay.
Like if it's because of maybe the person's behavior or character, or maybe just something about the person that doesn't sit well with
you.
me.
Exactly.
I'm a big believer in time doing its thing, so I let time do its thing.
Just let it fade away.
Exactly.
Victoria, is it the same with you?
Well, I mentioned that it happened like once or twice. So let me just tell you guys about it. So I introduced a friend of mine to my friend group. So by default, my friend group is going to be more loyal to me than her because they just met her.
Yeah.
So she came into the friend group all excited and happy and whatnot. And she was basically trying, should I say replace me? For a better choice of words. Like, she started reaching out to them without my knowledge.
Okay.
She would reach out to them without my knowledge. She would text them, invite them out and stuff like that without me knowing. And I'm like, initially I was like, oh, okay, let them bond because we're already friends. I'm the one that introduced them, I'm the glue holding them together. So I didn't think anything of it. It was when gossip was now coming back to me that, they went out and she said this and this, because I would allow them go out because I'm not one to really go out much. So when they go out now, Auntie will have a little some, and then gossip will come back to me that, no, she said this about you, she said this about you, and blah, blah, blah. It's kind of started looking malicious. Like she was intentionally trying to like boot me out.
Yeah.
So I let it fester on for like a year. I think it was like my 3rd year in uni. I let it go on. And eventually I just got tired. I'm like, why am I tolerating this person? Because if there's something I don't like, it's fakeness. I'm not going to be in the same room with you. And, it was tiring. So I called her aside and I was like, okay, girlie, this and this has been happening. And I feel like we should just cut it short and move on. I told her to her face.
And how did you react?
Well, I gave her reasons for cutting the friendship off, and she knows she did all that shit, so she couldn't actually defend herself.
And she
so just like she understands.
She didn't try to mend the friendship at all.
Well, she was apologizing and all that, but I'm like, I forgive you, but stay away from me.
Okay, that begs the question.
Yeah.
If you're feeling this, what are the signs that you see that, okay, I don't want to be friends with this person anymore? What are the signs that you see or you look out for?
I mean, it's not like I look out for signs why I don't want to be friends with somebody. Some things just pop up. I would say, for example, if I feel like you constantly have something negative to say towards me.
Yeah.
And I use that as an example because there's this person, I wouldn't say we were friends, but in a way we were more than acquaintances. But I mean, she had a reputation around people that I know about. And at some point, like, it just started, she was always a negative person. I remember one time I was using an iPhone 8, I think 8 Plus then, and she was using an X. And I think an X was like, an X was like the current thing then, but 11 was just about to come out. And she was like, I was holding my phone and I think I was texting with someone and she just sat in front of me and she's like, oh, you're using an iPhone 8 Plus? I have 2 iPhone X's.
What?
Oh, okay.
And I was just like, how is that even?
Are you guys like close
how is
friends?
that
I mean,
relevant?
we weren't like tight friends, but we were okay. So, but for me, I was just like, how is that even a topic?
problem.
Yeah.
No, how is it a topic for conversation? Like
Exactly.
your phone. And then on another occasion, she had commented on something I was wearing. Why are you wearing this clothes? It's like she had this very condescending tone when she every time she's talking. I'm just like. And then she was like, oh, she has 2 11 Pros on the way as well. She would have given me one, but she's already committed to giving it to somebody else. And I was just like, I didn't even ask you in the first place. And I was just, honestly, I actually felt a certain type of way by that remark. Like, I would not say, like, I wouldn't say I doubted myself, but like I felt somehow, you know, when someone's like, oh, you don't have this, and you're like,
and
I had
put
to
it in
like,
your face.
Yeah, and I had to like snap out of it and be like, it's not a big deal.
Exactly.
Like, it
It's
really
not a
isn't.
competition.
Exactly.
I mean, who says that I have this, I have that? So
Exactly. I'm not going to pretend to be what I'm not.
Yeah.
But eventually, she had that good qualities, but we just didn't work out. And then I had heard so many gist about
So the bad ones overrode
the type of the type of friend that she was. Like, she had some good qualities, but for me, that's the thing with friendship. Can you manage the bad qualities for the sake of the greater good, or are you willing to just, let it go? And for me, that's just when you're constantly attacking my person, you're trying to constantly put me down to make yourself feel better. I'm not going to stay in that relationship. I'm not going to thrive. You're not going to thrive because I won't compliment you.
Yeah.
Why would I give you
be
compliments?
frustrated because in their head it's a
Then it turns
competition.
to obligatory friendship at the end of the day.
Exactly.
So
Like, we do it because we must.
For me, those are like the little things. And majorly, I always say this, the number one thing that draws me to people is kindness and respect. If you're kind and you're respectful, I'll be certainly drawn to you. But if you are not, there's no two way about it. Most of the people that I've been friends with in life, I can beat my chest and say it, from high school to university, people that I've maintained friendship with, because I met some really mad people in university.
I mean, they're
and I'll say
everywhere.
with my full chest, so particular girl, you're very terrible. You know yourself. God.
Okay,
Please.
apart from a friend offending you, which makes you maybe let the friendship go.
Yeah.
You know, I have a lot of people that they were friends in secondary school, like very close friends that, okay, when you see this person, you see the other one.
Yeah.
Then I meet them later on in life and I ask, okay, how is so person? No, we don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore.
Yeah, sorry. Well, I just wanted to speak on that because it has happened. You know, sometimes you don't always have to be offended in order for the friendship to end. Sometimes you're just in two completely different phases in your life, and this is not the type of, because whether we like it or not, your friends represent you to some extent. If you're in a phase of, let's say you decide to now fully indulge yourself in church and all that, and you have a friend that's swinging on poles and stuff, you wouldn't want to be associated with that person. You're in a different phase of your life, so you just go your separate ways. Like, you click, you're like, okay, common sense, this person is there, I'm here, and you move on. No hard feelings.
So I want to get something straight now. If you don't want a friendship anymore, okay, no, I don't want this person anymore in my life. How do you go about it? You said earlier that you talk to the person.
I will talk to you about it.
But you said that you let it fade.
I mean, it depends on who you are. Like, if you're coming on strong to me to be my friend, then maybe I might have to be like, I'm sorry, I don't want to be friends with you.
I'll be freaked out by that.
I've never ever found myself in that position, and I find it uncomfortable to tell someone that I don't want to be friends with you anymore. So I stop contacting you, and then you would obviously pick up on
you
that.
You don't feel comfortable because you're scared to hurt their feelings?
No, I'm not scared. I'm not scared to hurt anybody's feelings. It's weird saying, hi, So I don't want to be friends with you anymore. I just let time do its thing. Then we'd stop talking.
But what if the person is not reading the signs and wants to come? Yeah, my friend. Let's go out. Let's do this.
I think that when it comes to friendship, everyone can like pick up on the signs. You text someone,
You'll be surprised.
they don't respond. They're answering in monotones.
And when you're planning a hangout and they don't show up, you call them, they don't pick up their calls, or they don't call back, and you still feel like
normal. Something is, well, that's the reason why they want to break up with you, because you're not normal.
You're not normal.
You need to be able to pick up on this.
Okay, Victoria, this is for you personally. Have you, you said you've been in a in a friendship where you sat the person down. How did the person react?
You're making it sound like we sat over a cup of tea and I just broke up
I
with her
actually really want to know how it's
no.
always, because we know that we always have relationship
Yeah.
with them. Okay, babe, it's not you.
It's me.
I am the problem. But how did it go at your own end?
For me it was simple. She was the problem. That's why I said I sat her down and I told her that, okay, you did this, you did this, you did this, you said this and this, and she couldn't even deny it because 2 or more people are coming to tell me that, okay, Vicky, this is what this girl said. And I brought it up to her. There was no way she could deny it. And I was like, to be honest, what you did, I feel like what you did was just very malicious. It was done with malicious intent. And I'm just finding it very hard to trust you, because if I don't trust you as a person, I can't trust you as a friend, meaning you're willing to screw me over at any given point. So I told her, I'm like, because of all these things, I just don't think this relationship or friendship should continue. And then she was just like, she apologized, obviously. Yeah, no, this is what she meant. And you know how they always try to explain themselves. Like, no, baby, I didn't sleep with her, I only kissed her. Those type of explanation. Well, in that case, I was like, yeah, no, I understand your point. Maybe, people understand things differently than the way you say it. So I gave her credit for that. I'm like, it's okay, but then nah, I think I even deleted and blocked her.
So very briefly, I want to flip it on the other side. What if a friend comes to you that, okay, I don't want to be friends anymore with you, and you felt you didn't do anything wrong? How would you feel?
To be honest, friends, I'm not an island, right? Friends are very important, but I'm not so attached to my friends that I will now die. Oh, don't leave me.
No, you don't have to.
Exactly.
You're exaggerating
no. If you tell me that, okay, Vicky, you haven't been a good friend, and for this reason, I don't want to be friends anymore. As long as you make me understand why you don't want to be friends anymore, I'll let you go. It's a free world. You're not going to live in bondage with me.
Okay, before we wrap up, Esther, do you have anything to say to that?
I mean, if someone wants to break up with me and you sit me down to have the conversation, depends on the type of friendship we have. Like if it was something deep, I'm going to ask you, why don't you want to be friends anymore?
Okay.
And I'll ask you if, there's a way forward. Like, I would apologize if it's because I did something wrong. But if you're adamant and you're like, like maybe I crossed the line, which I don't think I will, and that's it, the way you told your friend, then I'll respect your decision. Exactly. But I mean, I'm big on friendship now. Never really been so much big on that. But what's important for me is quality over quantity. I don't want to have 20 friends. I don't mind having two friends.
Two friends that you know are legit.
So if you want to go, nothing spoil. Like, it's not a big deal. You go, I go.
All right, it's been a wonderful conversation with you ladies. I just want to say that if your friend comes to you or you feel a certain type of way to friendship or anything, just respect people's feelings. Let them go if they don't want to be friends with you anymore. And if you see that you don't want to be friends with this person, don't give mixed signs. Just tell the person or let them know. Set signs that, okay, I don't want to be with you anymore. Do you ladies have anything to say?
You basically said it all. For me, it's very simple. Tell them the truth. Be straight up. Don't hold people in bondage. Don't be a kidnapper and be begging for a friendship that's clearly dead. That's just it for me.
Esther, and you?
I mean, I'll just say that be the type of friend you want to have. So
Preach.
Nobody will break up with you.
Do you want to be my friend?
You pay me first.
Okay,
Friendship is
no,
not free.
I didn't say that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wonderful time on Let's Talk. Don't go anywhere. We still have Hey Sis and, of course, the games. We'll catch you later.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Time. Of course, Esther, Shubomi, and myself are still holding down the fort. Now, without talking too much, it is time for Hey Sis! So, guys, I want to share a story. I'm in the spirit of talking to you guys and sharing my experiences. So, when I was still girlfriend status, I came to Nigeria to yes, I came to Nigeria to see my now boyfriend back then. And we went for a wedding, and I met a friend, like they went to uni together and all that. And then that same night, I saw a friend, like he started following me on Instagram. And I'm like, okay, I hardly spoke to this guy. And I went through his page, and there was nothing interesting, so I didn't follow him back. And then fast forward 2 days, I saw another follow request, meaning he canceled the initial follow request and then followed again, probably trying to get my attention. I still ignored it. I didn't follow him back. And then he did it for the third time. That's when I brought it up to my husband, and I'm like, what does this mean? Why does he keep following and unfollowing, following and unfollowing? And then before I knew it, guy was in my DMs. Hi, Victoria, how are you doing? You know, I forgot to tell you, you looked really beautiful at the wedding. Aww. Wow, are all Namibian girls like this? Do they all look like that? And I'm like, thank you. We all look different. For sure. Yeah, we all look different. And then 2 days after that, he's like, you know, we should hang out sometime, get to know each other. I'm like, then I asked my husband, I'm like, does this guy know that we are an item? He's like, yeah, he should. I'm like, okay, all right. So he kept sending like little, you know, subtle flirtatious texts and whatnot. And I'm just there with my husband. I'm like, see, my husband was like, entertain it. I want to see if this guy would actually go as far as saying like, I really like you or something like that. My husband was like, entertain it, just listen to what he has to say. So now my question is, would you guys report a friend of your boyfriend to your boyfriend if he actually made a move?
I mean, it depends on him making a move. Now, because there are different levels. You might know that it likes you, but it's not saying anything about it. You just know, as a lady, you just suspect that it likes you, then I don't think I'm going to say anything about it. But if he starts to make a move and it's like, you know, talking to me behind my partner's back, trying to like, then I would handle it politely. It depends on how he's coming on to me. Yeah. You know, I feel like when feelings are involved, in as much as maybe I'm not in a position to reciprocate, I still like to be careful. You don't want to like hurt someone's feelings.
But he knows you're in a relationship.
Yeah, you know, hasn't it happened that you know someone is in a relationship, but maybe you have a crush on them or you like them? Yeah. It happens. So for me, I would be gentle about it. But now, if he's now, you know, being aggressive with it, like, oh, I want to date you, break up with your boyfriend, he's getting to that level, then I'm going to like, you know, cut it off and then tell my boyfriend. But initially, I might not say anything, especially again, depending on the kind of relationship that they have. Yeah. For example, if they have like a work relationship or something, I won't want to do something that's going to affect my boyfriend. Yeah. I have to think about him as well. So if I feel like it's something that I can manage well on my own, then I'll manage the situation.
Well, for me, I think outrightly I'll inform my boyfriend about it. Yeah. But I won't be so serious with it. And so it won't be like, okay, I'm reporting somebody that do something about it. I'll just say, I don't know why your friend so is texting me and saying all these things. So just look at it. Because later on, what if my boyfriend finds out that his friend was texting me and I did not see anything? How is he going to feel?
You look like a cheat.
Okay. Yes, are you trying to?
Not necessarily, because if my boyfriend finds out later on, there'll still be evidence now.
There'll still be evidence, but there's the fact that
he'll be thinking probably
well, then again, you know, different people in their relationship.
But then wouldn't you say that's transparency? I mean, that's something we all want in a relationship.
Yeah, it is transparent, but then on the other hand, maybe you feel like, okay, it's not a big deal. I mean, I found myself in this situation before, and I didn't think too much of it that, I have to tell my boyfriend that.
Did your boyfriend find out about it though?
No, eventually I did tell him.
Was he angry? Was he understanding?
He wasn't, and that's the thing. No, we are dating because
but how would you feel it was you?
If I'm in a relationship with you and you trust me, there are just some things that I don't feel like is such a big deal.
But you know, Esther has been an advocate of people change. People change. So now, you trust you, but people change.
Yes, I said it was you. And my friend is coming on strong
to your boyfriend.
If he chooses to tell me.
But if he doesn't tell you and you find out yourself.
How would you feel?
But how would I find out myself?
I mean, it can happen that, what if your friend is trying to set your boyfriend up or something and he bounces back?
From the relationship with someone, I feel like to a great extent, I have to, because I cannot function that way in a relationship. I have to have some level of trust in you.
Yeah.
And we would have been good friends way before, so I know who you are as a person before I do that. I mean, if he chooses to tell me yes, like if she's aggressive with it, of course I want to know. But if it's different, like, oh, you know, your friend just texted me and said hi or wished me happy birthday.
No, that's
something
simple.
like that.
That's very simple.
Still
Now my
happy
question
birthday.
is, you know
But
how
if she's sending
you know
him,
how,
maybe if she's sending him
She's out to get
nudes.
this.
Okay, no,
Like, of
there
course,
you're asking for a beat down.
Exactly.
But now
but
my
like,
thing is, you know
some
how
surface.
guys stick to this bro code, my brother for life,
Yeah.
bros before. I don't like that word because I'm hoping they can find something to
Bros
replace it
before
with.
sis.
Yes, bros before sis.
But it's not sounding like the
Yeah,
way I wanted to
exactly.
sound.
So now my thing is, let's say they're really close friends and this guy is aggressive, he's pushing on it. That obviously breaks the bro code, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So in that case, Esther, you said that you will try and handle it, you manage it on your
No,
own.
I said if it's subtle about it, I don't even, and I pick up on it. I don't need to tell
Okay,
my
let's say
boyfriend, I think
What
you're
kind of
like-
subtlety
if he's,
are you
let's
talking
look at the
about?
scale. You have subtle and then you have aggressive here. Let's put him right in the middle.
in the middle of
He's
subtle.
he's subtle. He's in the middle of subtle and aggressive. Like it's increasing.
So basically, it's average.
Exactly.
Yeah, I could tell my boyfriend, and I
Okay.
could choose. It depends
Well,
on.
what kind of text like cut it for you?
Oh, if you're sending me a text like, "Oh, come over to my house," or like, "I want to go out on a date with you," or "Leave
Yeah.
your boyfriend for me," then those are the things that will set me over
And
the
I
edge.
actually want
But if
to
you're
know.
telling me things like, "Oh, I really like you.
Yeah.
I wish you weren't with my friend," that has happened before. Like, oh my God.
How did you handle that?
I'll tell my boyfriend he should let me hand. I'm going to inform you, of course,
Yeah.
but it will not be a form of report that I want you to do something
Well,
to
I
this
mean-
person. But I'll tell him I'll handle it.
For me, it was really funny. Like we're just sitting there laughing. I'm like, see this person, see this person. Like he's not serious. He's not serious. Now I want to flip the script on you guys. Let's say Esther made a very beautiful point earlier. She said, "I'm pretty sure you've seen a guy that's in a relationship, but you've liked him, and blah 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 blah." Are you capable of chasing after a guy that's in a relationship? Are you
First
capable?
off, I'm not capable. First of all,
Yeah.
I'm not capable of chasing a guy
Okay, at all.
at all.
In this new day and age, you're not capable.
However,
Okay,
if there's
thank
like
you.
a green light on my part, there's a green light on
this-
your. If there's a green light on my part, our light is green. We like each other. It's there. Then of course I'm going to flirt with you and let you know that okay, like
I like you.
I like you.
Even though he's in a relationship.
No, I thought you said, am I capable of chasing the
No,
guy?
no, no.
That's
if the
in a
person is
relationship.
If it's in a relationship
He's giving you that green light.
and it's giving me
The googly eyes, the butterfly.
I don't want to be someone that
Yeah.
will break people up. But at the same time, like if the girl is not my friend, I don't know anything about her, but I know he's in a relationship. I might flirt with him too, especially if I really like him.
All right.
It's just a relationship.
So for me, what if the shoe was on the other foot?
If I understand you, like somebody chasing.
As someone is chasing him and now you're in the blank, you don't know anything.
See, I don't know.
Or
So-
your friend is chasing him.
my friend is chasing my boyfriend.
Yes.
Well, I trust my boyfriend. He's not going to entertain that.
People change.
Well, yeah.
Let me be the
change,
little
but-
devil's advocate. People change.
Well,
What would you
putting
do?
me on the spot.
Is that basis? Okay, let's say your friend is after him and he's entertaining it. Who would your wrath go to? You know, some people just talk because they love attention. They love the attention. Sometimes people just chat for the love of attention, not because they have an intention of cheating and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
What would you then
Well,
do?
I'll get mad at him. Why exactly is he entertaining that? Like, to what end exactly? What does he want from that? Is it a relationship or whatever? So I'm going to get mad at him and ask him that, okay, what's up with you? What do you want from this? Are you just being nice to the person? Well, you can't just be nice and entertaining, flirty text.
Would you want him
flirty
to tell
attitude.
you
Yes, of course.
immediately?
Well, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I like transparency.
Would you
I
want
like
him to tell you
transparency.
immediately? Since you said you would manage it if it's subtle.
with my friend.
Yes, your
of
friend
course
is
I
after
would
him.
want to know if it's my friend.
But would
And
you want him to tell you
I would have an
immediately?
issue with both of them.
Exactly.
I would actually have an issue with both my boyfriend
Now I
and
just
my
need
friend.
a solid answer.
Because
Would
she's
you
my-
want him to tell you immediately, the moment it happens?
If is she aggressively chasing him?
Okay, so as long as it's not aggressive,
If
it's fine.
People have
She can flirt
crushes.
with
I would
him.
want him to tell me, but not report
But
her
it's
to
different
me.
when a friend has a crush on your person. It is very, very different.
But it happens.
You should be very scared of that friend. If
It happens. I mean, I've heard of instances of sisters having crushes on their sister's boyfriend.
Yes.
It could happen. You see the guy like, wow, he's actually handsome. He's actually
But
good-looking.
they don't act on it, do they?
Exactly. That's why I said it depends on what it is. Like if he notices that, okay, I think your friend likes me. It doesn't have to tell me. It's not a big deal.
When he's telling you already by saying, I think your friend likes me, it's not just serious about it, like, okay, your friend, or why should you do this, why
I'm
should you do
saying
that?
if he thinks that my friend likes him, it doesn't even have to tell
Say
me.
it.
It's not a big deal for me anyway.
All right, let me draw this image in your head, right? Let's say you find out about it. In my case, I didn't report him to my husband because I wanted my husband to confront him or anything. I just wanted him to be in the know, like, this is what your friend is doing, like, what's the type of friend you have. So you guys, would you want your partner to, or would you confront the person yourselves?
The friend?
Your friend that likes your partner, would you confront them?
No. Please explain again.
Would you, your friend is after your boyfriend,
Yes.
would you confront her?
Yes, I would. After telling my boyfriend.
But isn't it your boyfriend's place to...
No, both of them, she's my friend, she's my
my
boyfriend.
friend as well. Now, if
Granted.
it was a stranger, then I don't have a business with a stranger.
But
my friend, I
I'm
do.
seeing it from a place of he should establish boundaries and know that, okay, cut her off immediately.
My friend as well should establish boundaries because she's
You
my
know
friend.
this person as my boyfriend.
She's not a stranger.
Granted, but you can't handle both situations the same way.
Yeah, the approach at which I'll go to my boyfriend will be different.
Whether we like it or not, there's a difference between being a friend and being a boyfriend, right?
I mean,
Do you guys hold them on the same level?
No, I'm not holding them on the same level.
because
But in
that
terms
almost
of
scared me.
no. But in terms of what's the word? In terms of how our relationship is, like my friend owes me a certain degree of respect.
Yeah.
My boyfriend also owes me a certain degree of respect.
Yeah.
So yes, I would go to both of them, but I mean,
Different approach, different ways.
approaches. But yeah, they do owe me respect at least.
All right. So what I want to know is, who is more important, your friend or your boyfriend?
Oh, my boyfriend.
Okay.
I'm sorry I
You
was
said your
very
boyfriend, Esther?
I think for me, again, it depends on how far gone I am into the relationship. If I've known my friend for 15 years and the relationship is a month, 2 months, at that point in time, I'm trying to make my boyfriend important to me because I'm still getting to know him.
Okay.
But at the same time, my friend still holds more water.
But your friend is hitting on your boyfriend, even though
That's not
the
question you asked.
Okay,
You
know the backstory of it, right? So now, I ask which is more important in this case. Okay, so no.
Like, who should I trust more to have my back? or what?
Exactly. Who do you trust more to have boundaries? That's what I'm asking. You just said it depends on
By
your
what
friends.
Esther said earlier, that like a 15 years friendship, I think the friend should have more, should understand the boundaries more than the boyfriend that is just like
But he
a
clearly
month
does
into the relationship.
since he's after the boyfriend. Guys.
I think, yeah, if you've been friends for a long time, then you should respect boundaries. But apparently, that's not what happens in practice. And equally, as a new boyfriend or new girlfriend, you should also begin to establish boundaries as
From
the
the
relationship
onset.
is growing. So it could really go both ways for me. I'm on the fence.
You're on the fence.
Yeah, I'm on the fence.
Well, I say report him. Choose violence.
So
I
that the
expected Esther to say choose
that they can
violence. Well, no, not physically, obviously. Well,
What
I don't
if it
know.
turns to physical fights?
For me, it's very important to inform your partner immediately. The reason I say this is to open their eyes to the type of person that they have. For me, moving like that is very sneaky, and if you can do that to your friend, you're literally capable of doing almost any other thing.
I think that it's also important to have those type of conversations with your boyfriend when the relationship is new. Like if your friend is hitting on me, you want to know about it, or like because there are some guys that will be like they don't need to know about it. It's not a big deal. Some guys will even tell you. I've been with some people, well, not in relationship, but let's say talking stage, they'll be like, oh, they don't want to know about guys that are maybe trying to like talk to me, that they know it will be a lot and they don't want to know.
All right.
Some guys just don't want to know. So
Mommy?
You cannot be a love honestly. understand boundaries as a friend and of course as a boyfriend. I mean, you guys, it's going to be like a triangle like that.
Yeah.
You're hitting on my boyfriend. Oh no, I don't want to be involved in that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
No.
For me, set boundaries as a partner. As a friend, know your limits, know what you can do and what you cannot do. If not, violence. All right, guys, this is all from Hey Sis. Don't go anywhere as we have so much fun coming.
Hey, my loves, welcome back to
The Time.
And it's time for Talk. As you guys can see, we have a stainless steel bowl filled with water and 2 cups. So the rules of the game is simple. They're gonna use plastic spoons to take water from the bowl into their cups in 2 minutes. The person with the most amount of water wins. If they spill the water on the table, they have to empty their cup back into the stainless steel bowl and start all over again.
Okay.
They only have 2 minutes. So I'm going to place that,
Right in the center.
Wait now.
I think you need to move it a little more to the right.
No. No.
Let me see.
It's farther from here.
Oh,
Was that like practice?
It's closer. Come on.
Yes, that is perfect. That is perfect.
actually, it's closer to you.
No, it
Yeah.
wasn't. It wasn't.
Okay, now
All right.
it's in the right place.
I'm ready.
So we start in. You guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. If it spills, you start again.
This is more stressful than my driver's test.
If it spills, you start again. You have 2 minutes, and you guys are slow.
So, mommy, stop hitting my spoon.
You guys are slow. Pick up the pace.
Do it
Come
if
on.
it's easy.
Can somebody spill water, please?
Subomi,
No, me, not
Represent.
me.
Spill water. I think I should move the bowl further down so they can be
No.
better.
hold on. Yes, I think it's perfect.
You have 20 seconds left.
Don't move closer to me.
Let's go.
10.
Subomi! I will soon push us, very soon.
You're just taking very little bowls of 5, 4,
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Stop! You are not.
My hand was...
Take it. No.
My hand was already in here. That should count for something.
You can hold on to it.
I have
Should you
more.
put it down? Okay, let's see.
I need to use my.
You see? I won.
No.
Victoria is the winner.
Yeah!
No, she actually has slightly more than
Yes, thank you. Now you don't have proof anymore. I won. Finally. It feels so good.
Congratulations,
Okay, I give it to
Thank
you.
you, thank you.
It's okay.
I'd like to thank my mother, my father.
The first time she
I
started, Victoria is winning something.
Yes. What am I getting?
I actually let you
A
win.
mug. A customized mug with my face
In
on
this
it.
life, do not play cheap games. That's just all I'm
Victoria,
saying.
I let you win.
This game was so easy.
Exactly.
And you want the prize.
Yes. I deserve one.
It's okay,
Okay,
congratulations.
guys, we've had such a fun day today. We started off the conversation with, how do I tell my friend I don't want to be friends anymore? Help, I don't want to be with my friend. I don't want to be friends with my friend anymore. That is weird to me. It's like, I want to break up with you. Like,
It's all you want to me.
Like, I want to fire you. Like, I'd rather just let things slide. But Victoria is of the opinion that you should sit your friend down, tell them, I don't want to be friends with you anymore.
Exactly.
Please keep the conversation going. Want to know what you think. How would you undo that situation? Would you actually sit down with your friend, or would you just let, like I
It's a
said,
nice thing to
let
do.
time do its thing?
fade away.
And then we had a conversation about your partner's friend hitting on you. How would you undo that? Are you like me? Just ignore. I mean, if you're beautiful, you're beautiful. How would you tell your partner? Please keep the conversation going. We want to learn from you. Want to know what you think. Want to learn from your experience. Stay with us. There are more episodes coming soon.
Bye.